This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
Tonight, days after an unimaginable and horrific loss, we're learning new details about the deaths of a mother and her 4 young children in Ferguson. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allward. Kelly Jackson is on special assignment. St. Louis County Police say Bernadine Prusner killed her 4 children and herself inside their home earlier this week. Our Justina Cornell joined us in the newsroom with a message from the family. Justina.
Mike and Ann, this has been a difficult and incredibly complex story, both for the people involved and those of us who are covering this case. Now, here's the latest about what we know happened and the reaction to this deadly tragedy. Within the last 24 hours, police said their preliminary investigation reveals this was a murder-suicide. Police say Bernadine Prusner set fire to a mattress inside her home on North Clay Avenue early Monday morning. She left a note behind stating her intentions to kill herself and her young children. We've learned Prusner was involved in an ongoing legal conflict with her ex-husband and her ex-boyfriend in regards to the children. Today, I talked with her attorney, who shared a statement on behalf of Prusner's parents. He says the family knows she was in a, quote, dark place because of the litigation process, but wish she had reached out and gotten help.
They have been trying to gather their own thoughts and try to make peace with something that's impossible to imagine. This is a horrific loss for everybody involved, for the dads, for the grandparents.
Both of the fathers shared a statement together, in part saying, as dads right now, we have to focus on honoring the 4 beautiful lives, and we plan to do that together. Our thanks go out to the community, people we know, and many we have never even met who have shown us incredible amounts of support, and we will continue to need it. Right now, the family is in the process of planning their funeral services.
Dina, thanks. A man charged in a homicide is dead after a standoff in St. Charles County. Clyde Young told police he killed his girlfriend after an argument outside a trucking company in Forestell. She was found shot in the cab of his semi-truck. Young called police and asked to meet them at a gas station off Highway 67 in West Alton. When officers arrived, they say he refused to talk, threatening to hurt himself, and said he was armed. Several shots were fired and Young died. Police are trying to figure out if an officer shot him or he shot himself. Police have not yet released the name of the woman who died.
Today, a man was sentenced to a decade in prison for a crash that killed 4 people. Last February, Cedric Dixon ran a red light at South Grand near Forest Parkway, hitting an SUV with several teens inside. 4 of them died. Dixon took a plea deal, pleading guilty to 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. He received 10 years for each count, but is serving all concurrently. A highly anticipated trial that could change the way premature babies are fed in NICUs kicked off today in Belleville.
At issue is whether formula companies do enough to warn parents of preemies about the higher risk of a deadly intestinal disease. The I-Team's Christine Byers has been following the story for months, and she's back from the St. Clair County Courthouse with how opening statements played out in this highly anticipated case. Christine.
Baby formula should not kill babies. That's how an attorney for a Fairview Heights mother who lost one of her premature twin babies began his opening statement. It's a trial that drew so many attorneys from all over the world to Belleville today that the courthouse had to open an overflow room. At issue is whether formula companies like Mead Johnson do enough to warn parents and doctors about the elevated risk of necrotizing enterocolitis in formula-fed preemies. It's an often deadly intestinal disease that occurs in about 1 out of every 10 NICU babies. Connecticut-based attorney Steve Reck filed the first lawsuit against formula giant Abbott 3 years ago and now has more than 1,000 clients nationwide. He's in town for this first of what could be hundreds of trials.
This is what they call a bellwether case, and it will set the tone, I believe, for a lot of the cases to come. So it's a very, very important case. It's an important day for premature infants. I mean, this is a symbolic case, and premature infants, they're the most vulnerable plaintiffs in the world. No one can speak for them except for the attorneys here in this courtroom.
Mead Johnson sent a statement to us within the last hour. It read, allegations from the plaintiff's lawyers are without merit and attempt to grossly oversimplify complex medical conditions with attacks not upheld by experts in the medical community. We look forward to vigorously defending these allegations in court. For the I-Team, Christine Byers, 5 on your side.
Tonight, there's an investigation into what caused a massive AT&T network outage across the country. AT&T says services are back for all customers now.
Many started reporting these outages around 3 o'clock this morning. People could not make calls, text, or access the internet without Wi-Fi. The FCC, FBI, and Department of Homeland Security are investigating. And while there's no word on the official cause, experts say there is no indication of a cyber attack. T-Mobile and Verizon say their services were not affected, but customers may have experienced problems trying to call or text someone who does have AT&T.
Well, it was another warm February day. Felt more like April.
Love it.
Let's check in with meteorologist Jim Castillo for that weather first forecast.
Yeah, even with a cold front coming through here and limited showers and storms, we still made it to 67. But this morning it was Marion County, Illinois, Salem, and also into Flora, Clay County, where a couple of storms did pop up, sub-severe. Now currently we have that front moving to the south, so it's southern Reynolds County with a little bit of that rumbling going on down there and severe weather to the south and east of our viewing area. But again, that last batch of moisture moving out of Reynolds County and to the north a little bit, Ellsbury, Missouri, all the way through Carrollton, Illinois. A couple showers lingering there. 65 right now in St. Louis. So it feels like a very warm evening again. We'll talk about a cool down and when that happens, and also a big warm up as we get into the end of the weekend.
You can almost hear them now. Cicadas, millions of them, are months away from crawling out of the dirt right under your feet. 5 on your side's Tracy Henson has an up-close look at the ear-piercing bug and what to expect when they emerge.
You might be like me and absolutely panicking about this, but the team at the Butterfly House is so excited to see these guys in a few months.
I'm so excited. Yes. Yeah, I'm delighted.
This is an incredibly exciting moment for entomologists and really anyone who appreciates biology and nature.
Well, wait a minute. You can appreciate nature and not appreciate bugs.
That's fair, but having millions of insects come out of the ground per acre is a pretty spectacular thing to see.
Cicadas are under our feet right now, feeding on sap and tree roots. They'll come out anywhere there are trees and then spread everywhere.
As many as 1.5 million cicadas can come out of the ground per acre.
We get annual cicadas every year. Periodical cicadas come out in mass every 13 years. Insect keeper Nicole Priest traveled to see periodical brood X emerge in Ohio.
It was really cool. They were kind of all over the place. I did get out of the car when we got to the hotel and they were flying around and I'm like, this is amazing. And one of them landed on me and I was like, oh, so cool.
And while I'm not about to eat one of these, the birds, raccoons, pretty much any animal that's out there is going to have an absolute feast when the cicadas come out. At the Butterfly House, I'm Tracy Henson, 5 on your side.
Coming up, fertility treatments on pause after a court rules embryos are children. The repercussions clinics in Alabama say they're facing by offering IVF.
A black student suspended over his hairstyle. Why a Texas judge is siding with the school that punished him.
Thieves target Hulu customers. We verify how you can spot the scam.